Hey guys, welcome to our third episode of Cocktails and Conversations, and this week I made the cocktail since Alicia made the cocktail last week. So it's actually a very special apple cider. So it's very special because it has Hennessy VSOP in it, which is my favorite ingredient. It's my favorite type of Hennessy. If you're still drinking VS, you need to start drinking VSOP because it will change your life. Anyway, so it has Martinelli's pomegranate apple cider in it, as well as Red's hard apple cider. So it's two different types of apple cider. One is hard, one is regular, and then it has Hennessy VSOP with a sprinkle of orange juice, freshly squeezed.
Okay, not bad. I was a little skeptical, but okay.
Why?
Because I don't know. You would say apple cider, Henny, I was just like, I don't know. But it's good. I like it.
Okay. So anyway, guys, this week's topic is 3 signs it's time to cut that bitch off. And the reason why I just happened to choose that topic this week is because, yes, it's February, and if you didn't do it for the new year, you really need to cut that bitch off. So no further ado, Alicia's gonna start.
Okay, so for me, the first sign that you need to cut that off is if it's a situation that you only hear from this person if you contact them. Like, you know those people that you're supposedly cool with, and like you'll text them and they'll take like days or weeks to respond, if they do at all, or you call them and you know they'll pick up and you have a nice little conversation, you think it's all good, and then like a week will go by, 2-3 weeks will go by and you don't hear from them, and then you have to call them again. It's like only if you call them,
go ghost.
Yeah, like if you don't call them, you don't hear from them. Those are people that you need to cut it.
Well, that actually brings me to my first one as well. A little bit different though, is that they only hit you up when they need something. And beware that this comes in many different shapes, sizes, and forms. If you have a friend that only hits you up when they want to go partying, you're being used as a party buddy. That person is not that as your friend. They just know that you like to turn up.
They just want a wingman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It comes in different shapes, different sizes. If someone only hits you up when they need a favor or they want your advice or something, oh, what picture should I post on Instagram? This one or this one? Like, and these are the only times you're hearing from that person, then 9 times out of 10, it's time to cut that off.
Yeah, I have to agree with that one. Like, they only hit you up when they want to borrow something. They want your advice on something.
Oh man, we're going to Cancun. Do you want to come? Because I need that extra person.
Right.
Like, oh, it just comes in so many different suspect sizes that it's just like, look at your condition.
I feel you. Which kind of brings me to my next point, which is those friends that never hit you up to hang out, unless like Kimon said, like there's a trip and they need an extra body, or you know, all their friends are missing and they want to go out, so they want somebody to go with. And they'll be out and about like every weekend, or like every now and then you see all these pictures, snaps, everything of them with all of your other mutual friends, and you ain't get no invite. But they want to hit you up when you want to go on a trip or something, right? Yeah, you need to cut them off.
No shade at anybody, but
they ain't your friends.
If this applies to you, you really need to reevaluate yourself, because like that's just not how you treat somebody.
I agree.
If you don't fuck with me, you can simply just tell me you don't fuck with me.
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't have to be an elephant in the room as to, you know, why you're not inviting me to this place, or you're curving me for this, or whatever the case is. So I feel you too much on that.
No,
I don't know if there's just like too many situations like that for me, but I feel you so much on that.
No, because my thing is like, you know, we're all human beings. Everybody has feelings. You wouldn't like if you were somebody, oh, I need an extra number type of friend. You know what I mean? You wouldn't want anybody to do that to you.
You're
so
a statistic, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. So
like you're a
do that to
forgotten
somebody
asshole.
else. That's not nice.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. And if you have people like that in your life, you need to cut them off ASAP, Rocky. Like, you don't need that negativity in your life. Real talk.
My second sign, or red flag, or whatever you want to call it, is that somehow when you and this person are having a conversation, or there's some type of anything going on between you and this person, it just always ends up being about them.
Oh God, yes.
Yes. Now, the reason why this is a sign that you need to cut somebody off is because this is a low-key sign that the person is selfish, and there's no reason you need anybody selfish in your life. Now, take this for example. You're having man problems. You hit your friend up. You're telling them all these bad things that this fuckboy has done to you, right? And all of a sudden, oh yeah, my boyfriend did that to me last week. Oh, he's such a dirty ass person, blah, 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 blah. Totally just disregarding your story. Totally didn't even give a fuck as to how you felt. Didn't try to comfort you. Didn't provide any kind of advice. Just made it all about that.
Mad insensitive.
And I'm talking about like, you do this for everything. Oh, I had Panera bread for lunch last week. Oh, word, I had it today. Like, what the fuck? I don't know why I'm getting so irritated talking about
I feel like they don't mean to, but it's just like an inside problem, you know, that they need to deal with.
I don't know what it is, but if there you have that person in your life that constantly does that, and there's nothing wrong with sometimes it just happens like once in a while. But if it happens all the time, then it's time to cut it.
Well, that brings me to my next sign that you need to cut that bitch off. And it's pretty much if you have a petty labelle in your life.
Oh my god. Why? I love petty people. No, I love me some petty people.
Petty people are funny until they're petty towards you. Okay, let's get real.
Let me hear this.
Let's get real. I just have an issue with people that they nitpick every little thing. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, for
you mean a snob, not a petty
No,
person.
not really a snob, like a petty person. For example, you and your girls, let's say you in a different city for a weekend, right? And all y'all getting ready to go out, and you guys obviously packed for your trip separately, and then you realize that homegirl has a very, very similar outfit to what you're wearing. And you want to throw a bitch fit and tell old girl, oh, you can't wear that because I'm wearing that and I'm not trying to look like you, so you need to change. That's petty.
Oh,
that is petty.
Nah,
that is petty, and that has happened to me before. So I'm just saying, like, stuff like that, like, I feel like that's so petty because why are you laughing?
That's so fucking ridiculous. That's not your friend. Exactly.
That's what I'm about to say. I was gonna say, like, if it was your real friend, you know, most of the time, let's say you're meeting a friend for lunch and y'all show up in the same boots or whatever. It's like, oh my god, like, we're matching. You know, it's like a fun, entertaining thing for you. It's like something that makes you giddy a little bit. Mm-hmm. Not like, oh, bitch, you wearing my shoes, take them off. Like,
I feel you.
That's trash. It's just really
high-key trash.
Immature, petty. If you have people like that in your life that think it's always about them and that you're trying to look like them and all this nonsense, like, you need to cut it off. Just cut it off.
Okay. Alright guys, so that brings me to my last and final red flag as to when it's time to cut that bitch off. Alright, so the last one is if the person is low-key or high-key a salty Sally. And I'm gonna explain this because they're probably gonna be like, what the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the people who are never happy for you, the people who don't support you, the people you tell your problems to and they give you one-word answers because they deadass don't care or because they're deadass salty.
Yeah.
They're salty because you got this makeup palette from Sephora and they didn't get it. So you say, hey friend, I got so-and-so. And they go, oh, that's nice. Like, for everything. Literally for everything. I'm talking about people who you say, I'm starting a new business. Like, I'm starting my own business and I just got all the stuff for it. I just hired 2 employees. It's gonna be lit, blah, blah, blah. And the person is unenthused. They don't care. They're not supportive. They're a salty Sally. And salty Sally has no place in your life. I can't stress how much people I know that are fucking like this. So, with that being said, if you have a salty Sally in your life, it's time to chop them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that one because they're your friends. They know how much you struggle to get certain things, like, more than other people looking in. So you would think that they'd be happy for you if you made a little progress or something, not be like, oh, okay, like it wasn't that big of a deal, you know what I mean?
And there's different types of salty Sallys too. There's a salty Sally who's blatantly like just not interested in the shit that's going on. They're not scared to show how salty the fuck they are. And then there's the pretend salty Sally who pretends to be happy for you and then their actions show that they are not supportive or fucking with what you're doing.
Salty.
Like, you have a laundry event and they just deadass don't come.
You know what I mean? Just tell y'all something. Like, jealousy is the ugliest trait. Like, people need to stop it. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop wanting what other people have. Focus on you. Do you. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not a good look, honestly.
Only competition is yourself. From the time you feel like your friend of all people is competition towards you, that's not your friend.
And to me, you shouldn't even be salty. If your friend is doing well, you should be happy because then you could use it as motivation, or like if that's your friend, maybe they could help you achieve something you want to do. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be a negative thing. It should be like you're happy because, I mean, who wouldn't want more positive people around them or more people doing things around them? So
I'm not gonna lie, guys. if you attempt to make this cocktail at home, you should just go light on the reds and go light on the VSOP.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I don't think I'm gonna make it through this motherfucker.
I don't think so either. I'm a low-key a little box.
Wow, we just started drinking this shit.
This shit is strong as shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
And you don't even taste the liquor.
I was about to say, you can't even taste it.
That VSOP, guys, so
it's
smooth.
I don't think I could ever drink BS again. I think it's a dub for that. Like, VSOP, I feel like I could drink it straight, like on the rocks.
That's how I drink it, mostly mad, but I had to make a cocktail, because you know.
I mean, it's cocktails and
conversations.
Okay, guys, so that's the end of this edition of Cocktails and Conversations. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
And guys, please leave us comments. We want to know what kind of topics you guys want to hear or want us to discuss in our next Cocktails and Conversations videos, because we're picking the topics and you might not be interested in the topics.
True.
So give us some topics that you guys really want us to talk about, and we'll go all up in the nitty gritty for you and why.
Yeah, because you know, at the end of the day, we are making these videos for you guys. So whatever you guys want to talk about or want to hear us talk about, let us know. And also, please leave us some comments. Let us know, what are some of your signs for when it's time to cut that bitch off? I would like to know. Leave us a comment.
So guys, happy cutting, happy snipping. Get rid of those cancers.
Oh shit.
And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye.